gracious me, Blackburn Rovers. Oh, they busted to life, didn't they, today? 3-0 demolition of Swansea City over in Wales. Goodness gracious me. Who could have thunk it? Who would have imagined Rovers getting off to a fantastic start? And if you check the table right here, right now, guess what, boys and girls? These bad boys will be top of the league. That's right, 3-0 in the end. In a performance that... could have gone either way, to be honest with you. I thought Swansea were a little bit unlucky to be trailing. Of course, a couple of shots that went a little bit wide. Latabuatu, or whatever his name is, the right-sided fullback, had a couple of chances. Unfortunately, Perot and Bafemi didn't have their shooting boots on today, but somebody who did was Ryan Hedges. 2 assists, of course, setting up Sammie Szmodics with, of course, a debut goal. And, of course, Hedges could have shot himself, could have got his own name on the score sheet, but used his noggin and decided to lay it up on a plate for Szmodics to get his first debut goal for Blackburn Rovers. Of course, Hedges actually doubled his assist count for the day by setting up Diaz for number 2. An absolute lovely ball in the end, and of course a bit of Peter Dinklage for Diaz to make it 2-0, and then wrap it up on top. The cherry, of course, Captain Fantastic Travis for Blackburn Rovers. 2 for 2 for him. Of course, top goal scorer now for Rovers. He's probably even knocking on the door for top goal scorer of the league. He's up there with 2 goals for himself. Last weekend was a ripper. This one was also a bit of a ripper, and the confidence that must be running through his veins is absolutely phenomenal. Of course, that captain's armband has given him, of course, a new lease of life. Bossing the midfield, and of course, bossing the ball, and finding that, I don't know how many goals he scored last season, but I think he's off to an absolute barnstormer today. 3-0 for Rovers, 3 goals in a game, to be honest with you, 71% possession for Swansea. They can have all the ball all they like, and Russell Martin can do all the things he like, but of course, Jon Dahl Tomasson, with his high tempo, pressing game, never say die, capitalising on errors. That's what, of course, I think Rovers strived upon today. There were some lapses in confidence at the back for Swansea, where Rovers took advantage of it, and it wasn't just the one time; it was a couple of times for Rovers. I'm bloody locked out. But of course, Rovers tried and just kept on going with the attacking play, and took full advantage of a lacklustre Swansea. Of course, Rovers now sit pretty, and of course, if you have a look around the grounds, of course, Burnley could only muster a draw against Luton Town. Welcome to the Championship, that's for you. Also, Middlesbrough couldn't get a win against QPR. Darrell Lenihan, welcome to bloody Riverside, and welcome to Loftus Road. He got himself a red card. He's out as Rovers try to now build on this game against West Bromwich Albion next weekend. Also this week we have, of course, a cup game against Hartlepool, where I anticipate a lot of this first team to take a backseat role, and the likes of maybe Rankin Costello if fit, Tyler Morton, of course, who did have a few minutes as well, coming on to maybe get some more minutes this weekend or this week in the cup action. So he looked good as well when he came on for the last 5 minutes, as Rovers try to keep the composure moving forward. As for Sammie Szmodics, or Sammie Szmodics, of course, with his debut, he had a little bit of a quiet one, but of course, when it mattered, he had the composure to put the ball in the back of the net. But the build-up was, of course, down to Hedges, who probably man of the match for me today. Couple of assists, was removed towards the back end of the game. Tyrese Dolan, Tewa Dunn coming on. Who else came on? I thought, and Jack Vale as well got some minutes as well. I thought he actually pulled the trigger for the Lewis Travis goal, but no. Travis, 2 for 2 for him. Hedges with 3 assists so far this season, but Rovers sitting pretty, top of the league. Can we ask for a better start? No, we couldn't. Of course, that could probably change. Coming at you on Monday night, I think Watford are in action, and if they were to win, it would put us back in the second spot. But you know what? As for starts for the season, it could not have gone better. Back-to-back clean sheets. Let's give credit where credit's due. Kaminsky keeping the cool head at the back. And of course, Taylor done with a goal-saving challenge as well to deny Swansea a goal. If you haven't seen any of the goals, make sure you get over to me on Twitter at RoverSeas. They are there for now. They won't be there for long until I remove them. But, of course, make sure you come back for fan cams a little bit later on. We'll get reaction from the Rovers faithful. Also, my match review as well, as we look forward to another busy week for Rovers. Will we make some more additions to the club? We'll have to see. Of course, we're linked with the likes of Josh Bowler, Callum Stiles, John Paul Van Heck. But, of course, those are soft links. Nothing really out there at the moment for Rovers to really sink their teeth in. But if I was a player looking on and looking in at Blackburn Rovers, seeing them top of the pops, seeing the way they're playing right now, of course, you'd think, you know what, maybe there's something moving here along at Ewood Park, and maybe, just maybe, I should be joining them moving forward. So that's it. Again, 2 wins out of 2, a couple of clean sheets to boot, yet to concede a goal under the new JDT era. We've got bloody noisy neighbours next door. I'm bloody noisy neighbour myself. But anyway, hopefully I'll see you soon for a match review. We'll take a look at the numbers, hear from John Dale Thomason himself, and of course we'll get the verdict and opinions from the fans. But until then, we're done. Smash your subscribe, smash the thumbs up, hit the little bell. Until then, girls, we're out.